You're going to notice some changes to both the trains and the schedules, meaning trains will run more often on the yellow line and there'll be shorter wait times. KTVU's Allie Rasmus here now, and BART hopes these changes will bring more riders back to BART, including you. You're on the train yourself.
Good morning, Dave. Yes, I am on one of those yellow line trains. We just passed the Orinda station, so now we're going through the Caldecott Tunnel. If you take a look around, a couple things you'll notice. It is not that packed. One of the complaints we'd heard is that BART is running shorter trains, 6 and 8 cars, and so some people over the past week complained that the trains were getting too crowded. But now that these yellow line trains are running more frequently, every 10 minutes instead of every 15, it's not quite as crowded. That's kind of diffused the crowd. You also noted this is a newer train car. BART is now retiring most of its legacy cars that have been running for the past 50 years or so, and now these newer train cars, you'll see there's more standing room and none of those upholstered seats that the older train cars used to have. So I want to talk to Mike Rivera from Concord. What did you notice when you got on the train this morning or got to the station?
Train seems to have come more frequently. Missed my typical train, came up the platform, it's there. A lot less people for sure right now.
Is it less crowded than it was a week ago?
Yeah, feels like it.
And you said when you got to the station, you were afraid you were going to miss your train, but no.
Oh, it's more like I knew I missed my train, and I figured I might have to wait another 15 minutes, but I got up the platform and it's already there.
That's because the trains are running more frequently. What do you think about that?
Seems like it's pretty good. You know, a little less rushing in the morning.
Where are you headed?
It's SF.
Okay, all right. Have a good commute. Thanks for talking with us. Let's talk about some of these schedule changes, not just on the yellow line, but we have a graphic we can show you some of the other big changes that are coming to BART starting today. So yellow line trains running more often, every 10 minutes instead of every 15. Red or orange line trains will run every 10 minutes. In the past, red trains ran every 6 and 9 minutes, orange trains every 20, so now they've combined those two. Blue line trains, you'll have to wait a little longer. They'll be coming every 20 minutes under this new schedule. It used to be every 15 on that line. But if you're taking a train from SFO, you can expect a train every 20 minutes instead of every 30. So more frequent trains out of that airport. Now the changes also mean on weekends, no one should have to wait more than 20 minutes for a scheduled train anywhere in the system. We talked to one of BART's board directors this morning about the reason for these changes.
Our weekend ridership has recovered much more quickly. We're at 60 to 70% of pre-pandemic ridership, whereas weekdays it's a little over 40%. The reality is not everybody's going back to their office, and so if they're not going back to their office, they're not commuting 9 to 5, and they won't be on BART. So we want to get people back at other times of the day.
Now, BART says one of the complaints that the trains were shorter and therefore a little bit more crowded over the past couple of weeks. They said there's a couple reasons for these shorter trains, 6 and 8 cars instead of 10 cars. They said it's easier to keep the trains clean if they are shorter. It's also easier for police to patrol those cars in those trains. They have fewer cars to pass through if there's an emergency. And one of the other things BART points out is that it saves them power if they run these shorter trains. Now, again, last week, before they had trains running every 10 minutes, they had those shorter trains and they were much more packed. A lot of people complained about that to us and also on social media. But we're going to get off the train here at the Rockridge station. But now that they are running every 10 minutes, as you heard that one BART rider we just talked to, and as you saw for yourself, it wasn't very crowded on there at all. Live in Oakland, Allie Rasmus, KTVU, Fox 2 News.